Hey, it's Juan Gotti here. Have you ever wanted to ask me a question? Share your opinion on a specific topic, but you never had the place to? Well, now you do, as I will be starting up a new series that will be airing weekly where you can ask me all of the type of questions that you want in regards to the Commanders, the NFL, or just the whole entire sports world. You can email me now at askjuangotti@gmail.com all of your questions. And once we get enough feedback, the first episode will be airing. Again, you'll have the opportunity to ask me any kind of questions that you want. Hey Juan, what do you think about this player? Hey Juan, what do you think about this coach? Or my Commanders fans out there, hey Juan, what do you think about the sale? This is my opinion on it. What do you think? You now have the opportunity to do that. I would take full advantage of that if I was you out there. Hit my email up now at askjuangotti@gmail.com with your questions. Again, that's askjuangotti@gmail.com with your questions. Wait a minute, girl, can you slow down? Wait a minute, girl, what's the rush now? I wanna introduce myself to you. My name is one-on-one guy to prefer now. I like the way you put your fists together. I like the way you do your hair in the morning. I see why all the boys want you, girl. YouTube, what's going on? It's Juan Gotti here. We got another Washington Commanders video, and in today's video, I'm coming on here with some news in regards to Rivera and his future. So without further ado, let's get straight into today's video. But before we do, make sure you guys go down below, leave a like on this video, subscribe if you're new, and turn on post notifications so you get notified when I upload a video about the NFL, or in this case, our Washington Commanders. We're on the road to 6,000 subscribers, so please hit that subscribe button again if you haven't already. Thank you so much. Let's get straight into today's video. So, Rivera, as we know, has been speaking a lot lately because it's this time of the year where you have free agency, you had the draft, and specifically this year with the owner sale news, he had to talk a lot in regards to that also. And with the ownership news, a lot of these people that's currently in his organization now, futures is uncertain, and Rivera is one of those guys. I spoke on that plenty of times, and now Rivera actually admitted for the first time that his future here is uncertain, and he doesn't even know if he's going to be back next year. Now, again, that's not rocket science to realize. Anybody could realize that Rivera may not be back here next year. I know a lot of us wanted him, well, a lot of us wanted him fired when we got off to that poor start this season again, because third season was supposed to be the big year. Remember, he said it'd take 3 to 5 years to change the culture, and the third year was the year he was aiming to actually take that big leap. But we obviously didn't get off to that start, and then we didn't end how we should have ended. So a lot of people were frustrated with Ron post his third season. Now this year, being his 4th year, and now the owner's sale is about to happen, he definitely feels the pressure. Now, he'll definitely be better than where he was a couple years ago with Carolina, because remember, he went through an ownership sale with David Tepper buying the Panthers. He went through this with Jerry Richardson and then David Tepper and all that. He went through this before. So he wasn't prepared to, face that back then in Carolina. But now going through a second ownership sale, I'm pretty sure he'll know what to do better that he didn't do last time. And clearly you can tell by his actions is he needs to field a good team, because he is getting evaluated, okay, essentially is what I'm trying to say. He's getting evaluated. Remember, we're practically the team that got him fired. There is guys stiff-arming him, stiff-arming the Panthers all game long. We beat the Panthers in 2019. Remember that? And that was Rivera's last game. So we practically got him fired. That team was not that good headed into that season. It wasn't that good. But what he's doing now is the second time around is he actually has a talented team that he feels can actually go out there and compete for something, because this team that he put together it's been really well, but it's just that we don't have the quarterback, right? So he's definitely going to try to push the table to find that quarterback. And a lot of us feel like it's Sam Howell. Now, I know there's a part of the fan base that's out there like, why would he depend his future on Sam Howell, knowing that Sam Howell is practically a rookie, even though he's going to be in his second year. This is going to be his first year potentially starting. Why would he do that? That's because, again, they don't view him as just this ordinary developmental young quarterback. They actually believe in Sam Howell to be the future of this franchise. So that's why Ron Rivera is doing that. And I don't have a problem with that. But I am going to say this. I'm actually kind of pleased that Ron Rivera acknowledged that he won't be here, because then that is going to make him, this upcoming draft, have to move with some sense of urgency and move like his hair's on fire in a way, because he knows in the back of his mind, if this season goes up into trash, up into smoke, I'm gone. And he doesn't want that, because this very well could be Ron Rivera's last head coaching stop. Now, I don't know if Ron is going to want to be a positional coach. Probably not. Not positional coaches, but a coordinator. Probably not. But I personally feel Ron Rivera, a 60-year-old man, it's probably his last coaching chance, head coaching gig, before he probably retires. If this doesn't work out. So this is a huge year for Ron Rivera, and I'm excited that he at least is acknowledging that I'm not safe. I'm not safe. So I actually have to put in the work and actually put together a good draft, a good team to have a successful year, because if not, I'm going to be gone. But let me go ahead and read the actual Washington Post article on Ron Rivera addressing that he knows that his future here in Washington is uncertain. And then we'll get out of here. It says, this time Coach Ron Rivera wants to do a better job explaining himself. It goes right into it. He wants to do a better job at explaining himself. If the Washington Commanders are indeed sold, he said last week at the league's meetings, one of his top priorities will be to clearly and intricately detail to the new ownership group a strategy behind the major decisions he has and his staff have made over the past 3 years. In May 2018, Jerry Richardson, a former NFL player, sold the Carolina Panthers to David Tepper, a hedge fund manager with a reputation. Later, Tepper fired Ron Rivera. Afterwards, Rivera came to believe communications was a big part of that decision to let him go. Rivera's team went 12-16 in that span. I don't think I really had an opportunity when the new group came in to sit down and say, this is where we are, this is what we're doing, this is why we've done it, and going forward, this is what I want to do, this is what I intend to do, Rivera said. So that's good. That's good. Communication is key with everything in life. He added, you'll get a chance to really take a step back and look at you, say God. It would have been important for Tepper to know that it would have been good for him to understand this. That I think really important. I didn't do that. This is quotes from Ron Rivera. Asked to share an example of something he wished he explained better, Rivera murmured and reiterated that he would have preferred more dialogue, even if it might have been a disagreement about a scheme or a specific player. Rivera emphasized it also important for the team for him to listen to. He said if the new owners wanted him to, he would consider drafting a quarterback in the first round of the draft. And he added that the franchise has had a drag his feet with the decision on whether to pick up Chase Young's fifth-year options, because he'd like the input on such a significant decision. Now, that's what I told you guys. I said, no, I don't think we're going to draft the first-round quarterback. Go back to my Lamar Jackson video. I said, I don't think we're going to draft the first-round quarterback. I don't think we're going to be in the Lamar Jackson sweepstakes. But if the new owner came in, like if Magic Johnson and the Josh Harrison group came in and said, we want Lamar Jackson, Ron Rivera has no choice but to go find a way to get Lamar Jackson or whatever, or draft the first-round quarterback, you know. During the media appearances this offseason, Rivera's message has been the Washington is roster building. He has relied on that phrase and often referred to the salary cap when explaining his biggest decision, including not pursuing Lamar Jackson. How does that fit money-wise? Giving a big deal to Deron Payne, a contract that was friendly for us, and rolling with Sam Howell, Jacoby Brissett at quarterback. We have a moderate cap hit from those positions, which allows us to do some of the things that we did. Now, that's something that I want to talk about, right? You know, we don't want to put so much into the quarterback position, but we're expecting this big blow up from the quarterback position, which is going to be Sam Howell, which is what we're hoping. But let's say, unfortunately, Sam Howell doesn't get it done. And that's 4 years in a row where Ron Rivera failed to invest a lot of money into the most important position in probably sports. So just keep that in mind, ladies and gentlemen. But this is an article that was written by Washington Post, and it's a really good one. And it has a lot of things that Washington and Ron Rivera and the Washington Post reporter talked about in regards to the sales. So that's what I want to bring you guys. But the most important thing that I want to tell you guys from that was that Ron Rivera has acknowledged that this could be his last year if he doesn't get it done. So let me know what you guys think about that in the comment section down below. As always, it's me, boy Juangotti. See you guys in the next video. Peace. Cost me one time, that's gonna get you pop, get you poppin', get you driving, slide on the one where they get you locked on.